All right, Coach, we are pleased as always to be bringing you coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the San Francisco 49ers and the Austin Bats. It's the final 3 weeks of the season. Still plenty to play for here as we're underway in Week 15. This will be fielded at the 8. And he'll take this across the 25. A couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
They'll run for the first time with Devontae Freeman. The game's first play produces 6 yards, brings up second down.
All right, Brandon, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
Middle.
On second down and 4, Rosen. He's got his man. It's Andrews. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
When an offense reads blitz, doesn't matter where it's coming from, tight ends know that they become a big part of the passing game because they should be an easy outlet when all those extra bodies are trying to get to the quarterback. A hot route, so to speak.
This is Freeman on first and 10. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. They run. Devontae Freeman. And he'll take this for about 4 up to the 46-yard line.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice gain like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
From the gun on third down, it's Rosen. Yeah, that one's going to be knocked away and incomplete. So the defense able to get off the field here on third down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on third down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. Out of bounds as he appeared to be looking for the corner. He got it. They're going to mark this at the 4-yard line.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside. Inside the 5-yard line, absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. A first carry now for Kareem Hunt. And a short gain here as he gets it up only to about the 6. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
That first down play, all you want to do is wedge out any type of space and try and create enough room. If you have to run the punter out there, he can successfully complete the punt.
Yeah, didn't get a ton there, but at least some positive yardage.
We ain't giving up nothing today. Mike 56, Mike 56. Here we go, here we go. Check.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Mayfield. He'll leave it for Hunt, complete. And this one will be taken up. They'll spot it right at the 7. They follow up the gain of 2 with a gain of 1 that time.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
Good. 180. Check 56.
Let's go, defense. Let's get out the field, defense.
On 3rd down, Mayfield. He rifles one that's intercepted. Reuben Foster picks it, and they will set up shop with outstanding field position in the red zone at the 17-yard line. That interception sets them up beautifully already in the red zone.
And you can hear it all the way up here. Oski, everyone turn to block, find a spot, and now they're set up inside the red zone for their offense.
On 1st down, Freeman a 1st down and more. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Devontae Freeman. His 14th touchdown now on the year, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. A good hold in these wet conditions. The point after is up and good, and it's now a 7-0 game. Now Catanzaro after the touchdown to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive as we grind toward the end of the season here, and they haven't had the season that they had hoped. So let me ask you to play GM. Where might they look to make some changes?
I think when you look into the upcoming draft, think hard about them drafting multiple offensive linemen. They've got to get stouter up front. And as a GM always tells me, Charles, this is a big boy league, and big people always end up winning games for you.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Check 4, check 4. Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out.
On 1st down, they'll run with Hunt. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down. Tough running there. That's a hard-earned 4 yards.
Yeah, those are the unsung kind of runs. They don't fill up the stat sheet, but they do set you up in good position on 2nd down.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. They'll run with Hunt on 2nd down. Looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6.
It's 3rd down and 6. Let's get it. Protect. 180. 56. Stay with your man.
Mayfield to throw it. And that will be incomplete. That makes him now 0 for 2 here in the first quarter on 3rd down conversions.
And now they'll look to their defense because they need them to step up so they don't fall further behind here in the early going.
And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And they'll play keep away from the returner as this one will be marked out of bounds at the 13-yard line. Pretty good spot. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out 1st and 10. The drive will start with a carry by Devontae Freeman. And a very short pickup there across the 15 to the 16. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 16-yard line.
Three yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
Man, that's trash. That's trash. Hey, quarter. Hey, check 24. Watch 24. He's coming. Double up, double up.
They'll run for the first time with Austin Eckler. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Monday. Quit talking about it and win it. Hey, watch. Hey, Delta. Check Mike 54. Mike 54. I don't think you got it, son. 54, Mike. Check.
On 3rd down, Rosen.
Let's go.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off near the 26. And they're going to be set up in the red zone right around the 17-yard line.
And Brandon, the passing game for both of these teams is going to be affected as the game goes along. It's not looking like the rain's going to let up anytime soon, so that might mean a few more wobbly passes and wide receiver slips. And this one winds up getting intercepted.
Check. Hurry. Whip. Watch the whip. At 58 is the line.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Hunt. This carry with the extra effort is going to get him stopped up just shy of the 10. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 49ers' 11-yard line.
Six yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
Watch the run. Bang. Hey, alert 33. Hurry. I got you.
Mayfield gives this one to Hunt. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
Good. 180. Hey. He's coming. We got double up.
On 3rd and 1, here's Mayfield. And that is incomplete.
Mayfield's pass intended for number 89. Incomplete. It's now 4th down.
Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
Here we go.
Going with their tight end on 4th. And he picks up the first as he's able to take it down to the 7-yard line. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. 5 yards, a good run there, and now 2nd and goal. When we talk about being on schedule, I think they're on schedule after that run, getting it right down there on the doorstep.
Maybe even a little bit ahead, because now the defense can't dictate with pressure. They're guessing about where you're going to go. I might come right back at them with the same play, the same set, and see if they can stop them.
They'll try to run with Hunt, and he is into the end zone for a touchdown. Kareem Hunt, his 11th touchdown of the year, as they are now on the board here in the first half.
Brad, I think we have to look back at the big call to go for it on 4th down.
Yeah, that set up everything in the end result, the short touchdown run. Correct me if I'm wrong, I don't think every coach would have gone for it back there.
You and I both know every coach would not have gone for it back there. So that's showing a little bit of faith, actually showing a lot of faith in his team, and it was rewarded.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This is taken at his 4.
D.D. Westbrook on the
We
return.
play to win.
The Niners take over
Go.
1st and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They had the interception last drive, led to the tying touchdown, so 7-7 to score as they begin 1st and 10. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short.
Gain of 8 brings up 2nd and 2 at the 42-yard line.
Eight yards the tally on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 2. Here's Rosen to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Cameron Hayward has now recorded 10 sacks on the season. You never want to give up a sack. From the O-line's perspective, they hate it for several reasons, especially because they felt like they let little brother down back there in the pocket.
Oh, no doubt. They have a ton of pride, and they go into every job wanting to keep that guy clean. They want that uniform with no grass stains, no dirt, nothing on it. But it's really, really difficult. You're talking about some terrific athletes who are trying to put him on the ground.
Let him know, let him know. Monday. Middle.
From the shotgun, it's Rosen. And almost picked off. I guess the good news for them now, it's 4th down. Problems on 3rd down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on 3rd down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get the 3rd down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on 1st and 2nd down.
At their own 32-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown, and now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there, handled things. They've got it. They've got momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display.
A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Run.
Watch twins.
And they'll try the jet sweep here. And he's got this one across midfield into 49er territory. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
Anytime the offense shows what they call a shot play or a chunk play where they're trying to get big yardage, sometimes people just call it gadget plays, and you hold it to a gain that we just saw there, you feel pretty good about yourself as a defense.
180!
Mike's 56. I'm coming.
From just shy of midfield, Mayfield. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. This offense so far on third down, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. They give it off here to the tight end. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. He needed 2, he got 1, and that's going to leave him with 4th down and a yard. This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. Throwing, Mayfield. Hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. The 4th down pass play doesn't work out. And this defense is going to get the football back near midfield, right at the 48. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you've called before, realize it hasn't worked
so well. Go to something else.
And maybe you try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. And this time, Rosen will throw. And unsuccessful there, trying to dump it underneath. That'll bring up 3rd down. Defensively, Charles, they continue to really limit this offense as far as yardage goes.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been assignment sound, staying in their lanes, keeping proper leverage, and communicating well, too.
The Niners on 3rd down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd down and 12.
55. Right there in the middle. 55. Here we go, G. 555.
From the gun, it's Rosen. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Cameron Hayward in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
First down and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And this offense last time turned it over, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. They're lucky, though, because no points against the team on the board, but we'll see how they respond.
Yeah, they've got to get a lot of credit to their defensive teammates, don't they? They had their backs on that last series, and because they did so, that allows the coach to still stay aggressive on offense and maybe go for it again in a similar situation.
I was going to say, maybe makes that offense feel good when you know you've got a defense making stands like that.
Yeah, that'll loosen up things a little bit, won't it? Maybe you'll play a little bit better the next time you have the ball.
56.
Now on 2nd and 13, Mayfield, and he rifles one incomplete. The intended receiver, Marquise Goodwin, 3rd down here.
Out routes are always timing routes, and if the timing's off just a little bit, it can really throw off a play. It looked like he led him a little too much there.
Yeah, there was a fraction of a second because he caught it, just couldn't stay in bounds.
Mike 56. Mike 56. Big stop, G. Big stop. Let's go. Regular. 56.
3rd and long for Mayfield. He's going to air one out. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. It was Roquan Smith who got his big hand in there to knock it away.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? Zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on third down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. Third down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
And just a net of 31 here, 40-yard punt, 9 on the return. And the Niners set up well. They take over 1st and 10 on the short side of the field.
Hey, alert, alert. I'm coming after you. Kill. Chopper. Let's go.
On 1st down, it's Freeman. Takes this to the 45. Got a little space after that nice move. It'll be a 5-yard pickup there, and it will take us to the 2-minute warning. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
From the 45 on 2nd down, Rosen. And the catch is made here by Tyler Lockett. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A gain of 28 yards there and give them a 1st down. They'll run on 1st down. Freeman. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
The 1st down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. And now a 10th carry for Freeman. And strong running there as he's inside the 10 and down to the 8-yard line. After a gain of 5, they'll wind up being about a length of the football short here on 3rd down. They'll try to pick up the 1st with Eckler. And across the chalk, into the end zone, it's a 49er touchdown. Austin Eckler, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the 49ers have now taken the lead. Extra point up and good by Catanzaro. And that makes the score 14-7. Now Catanzaro after the touchdown to kick it away. This will be fielded at the 6.
Now that's the kind of return that warms the heart of a special teams coach. He'll be pushing us next time, Brandon, to make sure his guys are introduced in the starting lineups. These guys have such an influence on every game. The unsung heroes, remember, they have their own meetings, their own practice time, heck, their own spot on the bench in order to be ready to play each and every week.
They'll go screen here to Hunt. Now the offense going to use the 1st of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this 1st half. The loss of 3 on that 1st down pass play. Now 2nd and 13. To throw, Mayfield. That's complete to a speedy wideout Goodwin. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. That one covers 29 yards. 1st down.
First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
A first down throw for Mayfield. And it's caught. Touchdown. A 14-yard touchdown. As they are an extra point away now from tying this football game.
I don't think it's any state secret to know what they were saying before the start of this drive. Let's go and punch one in the end zone and go into the halftime feeling a heck of a lot better about ourselves. Let's go get this done.
Yeah, tie things up, and then you've got a brand-new ball game. Gostkowski with the extra point, and that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. This will be taken in at the 1. And spins away. So thanks to the late touchdown, it's a time ball game here heading to break. As we'll get you over to Orlando, where standing by is Jonathan Coachman. He has our EA Sports halftime report. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. First half showed us some pretty good offense. Tie game, we'll see what the second half brings.
And it'll be interesting because I think both sides feel pretty good about what their offenses are doing. Got to wonder what adjustments are being made defensively to try and get a spark and maybe slow down the other side.
But here, do you change up anything on this opening drive?
Not offensively, you don't. You've got everything going your way. You've probably prepared for maybe some change-ups you might expect. But overall, you like what your game plan's showing you.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
Shift! Watch the shift!
Out of the gun, they run it with Hunt. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense, and guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
The 49ers have an extra defensive back on the field, a nickel set for 3rd down. And now the 49ers signal for a timeout defensively. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter.
180! 56! Exit, exit! 56 is Mike. 56 is Mike.
Mayfield from the gun on 3rd down. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 40. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line. First possession of the 3rd quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
That'll wind up going for a loss of 4. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 14.
Right there, 54 Mike. Here we go.
Out of the gun, here's Josh Rosen. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
We've seen good cover skills on display throughout this game, really from both teams. And there's another nice example there of them making it difficult to complete a pass.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Rosen will throw. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Leighton Vander Esch.
Well, it's 3rd and long, and you've got a few different ways to play it offensively. But this is not the type of offense that's going to wave the white flag. They're going to keep chucking it. And this time, it results in an interception.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. We have not seen much on offense from either side. These last few drives, it has been a struggle, hasn't it?
Totally, and you're thinking to yourself right now, if you're on offense trying to get things figured out, okay, we self-scout every week on our game plan. How many things do we do at certain times? What are our tendencies? Time to go to some of those tendency breakers and try and create some offense.
They always have those in their back pocket, don't they?
You have to, and if you don't keep abreast of what you're doing, you lock into a rhythm and make it easy for the opposition.
Looking for tendency breakers right now. Here's a quick throw caught by Higgins. That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be 3rd down. Working out of the gun, Mayfield. Pressure comes, and down goes Baker Mayfield. Well, they were coming out of the 4-3 defensively. Pressure coming off that right side from the DN.
And that's the blind side of most quarterbacks. If you're right-handed, that's the side you don't see quite as well. And that's why you rely on your left tackle, maybe your highest-paid offensive lineman, to take care of you. In this situation, that didn't happen.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 39-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change? And a big loss here as he's taken down. Randy Gregory. He continues to wreak havoc in the offensive backfield. Sack number 16 on the year. So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24. Now it's Freeman. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Sometimes you're aligned perfectly and the play comes to you, and sometimes you got to cover some ground to go make the play, as we just saw there.
We saw a great example of perseverance right there on that play.
Got to be careful. They might want to throw one over his head as this game progresses.
And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. He's picked off near his own 48. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line. Well, that's 3 picks he's now thrown in this game.
And I know this, the holiday season, because here we are in December. Right, it is the season of giving. Maybe for his own sake after the game, he may have to announce that he's donating certain amounts to charity for each interception that he threw.
On 1st down, it's Hunt. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
2nd and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10.
Man, I got you. Check three, check 3. Point it right, point it right, point it right. Right touch.
Mayfield looks to throw. Gets this to Kareem Hunt, his running back. They'll give him 8 on the play, and that'll bring up a 3rd down.
I think the best offenses love to get the ball to their running backs in open space because they have the ability to make people miss, and they also have the ability to run over people. And if you do that throughout the game, after a while, they might just run through some of those tackles and go a long way.
Well, we saw him shed a nice tackle on that play. 2nd down pass play got him 8 yards. Now they've got a 3rd and a couple remaining. Mayfield down. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he's going to get the 1st down here as he's taken down at the 22. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Mayfield now, 5 straight completions here in this 2nd half. 1st and 10. Running with Hunt here out of the shotgun. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. Moving backwards on 1st down, never a good thing. What does that do for the mindset on 2nd down?
Well, it changes your play call, definitely, because as a play call, you're advancing yourself thinking, okay, we're going to get a gain here. Now you've got to go back in reverse, come up with something to pick up not just the yardage lost, but gain a few extra.
On 2nd and 11 now. Mayfield, and he will take this one in for a touchdown. Marquise Goodwin, his 9th touchdown of the season, as his guys are able to regain the lead.
I think if you polled defensive backs, they would say the corner route, take that out, make it illegal, because that is so hard to recognize and so hard to adjust, because your first move is to not get beat in the middle of the field, and that's how they move you first before they break off to the corner.
But then as the wide receiver, great job. It's tough to turn those upfield and go, but he did a great job with it there.
Really good balance, really good body control, and how about the end result? A touchdown.
This is fielded at the chalk of the 10. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They'll look for a drive to tie this up, down 21-14 as they have it 1st and 10. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Got his man, Robbie Anderson. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Now the throw pulled in by Anderson. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
First down, San Francisco.
Rosen now 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. It's a give to Freeman running right. A gain of 10 and a 49er first down. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10.
54. I got you, boy.
To throw is Rosen. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off at the 19. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line. I tell you what, credit is due there on them preventing the touchdown after that interception.
How about him chasing him down and not giving up the pick six? Because what happens a lot of the time is when you see the interception, you just kind of hang your head a little bit and you momentarily pause because you're frustrated. He shook that.
Oh, no, he lost the football. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line. Not the trend he wanted to start the season with a fumble lost in both weeks 1 and 2. Now, it's not a disaster, but certainly not what he was looking for.
Got to get that fixed because otherwise he shows up on every scouting report. I remember sitting in defensive rooms and hearing the scouting report from my coaches, and if someone had a particular problem carrying the ball and holding on to it, that was noted. Hey, make sure you give a little extra attention to him. Get after the football. He's dropped it the last couple of games.
And he takes it all the way down to the 32. A big run there by Freeman. 47 yards on the ground.
First down, 49ers.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. And now it's Rosen looking. Pressure comes and down goes Rosen. Randy Gregory in there to bring him down, and that is sack number 17 now on the season.
Well, someone's closing in on the league lead in sacks. He came into the game in the top 5. Now you add 2 more to his total.
And the job becomes twice as difficult now after the sack. It's 2nd and 20. Under pressure again, and down he goes again.
Brandon, I think you understand the type of afternoon this offensive line is having. It is a long one for them. Long for you to spend it with me. Long for them trying to block those guys. They've given up a whole lot of sacks, and the speed and quickness of that defensive line is eating them alive.
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. Now Rosen. He's going to air one out for Anderson. And they almost had another one. They are all over the football in this game. Nearly another pick. Now 4th down. A 4th and very long coming up. You're out of field goal range. I don't know that you can go for this.
Well, I know that you want to, right? You know that they want to say, hey, let's go for this. We've got the perfect play drawn up. Let's do it. But I wouldn't go for it either. I agree with you totally. You're only down 1 score. Punt it. Let your defense pick you up.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And last drive, obviously not what you're looking for. You've got the lead. You got to protect the football.
So in other words, someone got lucky because they've been moving the ball really well and wearing them down. In this case, though, giving up the football doesn't make them very happy. They can't wait to get back out there and atone for it.
Yeah, try to atone for it here on this drive. No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Good. 180. 58. Come on.
Looking to throw on second down. Mayfield. This pass complete to Higgins. The 40. He's at the 30. 10. And all the way in for the touchdown. A big play there. His 9th touchdown of the season. And his guys find a way to stretch that lead. Trying to bust out of that losing funk, and these fans have to like this. Say, all right, fellas, this is more like it.
And I know that if this holds up after the game, they're going to give the fans a lot of credit, being at home, getting the support. But you and I both know it goes deeper than that. They had to get it together in their own facility, look each other in the eye and say, okay, what's it going to take to break this losing streak? And they really came together with a good week of practice.
This will be fielded at the 6. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going.
What up? Not a whole lot. How you doing, man?
After the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
What's up, Drew?
Here's Rosen. Looking left sideline, incomplete. D.B. Westbrook, his intended receiver. And it's 3rd down.
And now offensively it's 3rd and 10, and I'm just thinking to myself, actors always say, what's my motivation?
Are you even allowed to do that?
Right now the play call.
Yeah, I didn't think so.
What have I done before that's worked well that I can go to right now?
Yeah, because they were pretty successful in the first half scoring points.
Yeah, that's
so far here in the second half. From the gun on 3rd down.
Yeah, it doesn't matter what's his excuses. That's not allowed.
And a throw there going to be incomplete. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning. Hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah,
What a bitch. Who'd you play?
And the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from
Right.
both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down.
Oh, that Biltram guy. Yeah, I hate that guy. He didn't even say good game to me last time I fucking beat him. He was all pissed off and shit.
Yeah, he wouldn't say good game to me either.
Here's Drew Kaiser now, as he's on for the 5th time here today.
During the kickoff.
And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away.
His guy
Oh, what a move. So a change of possession here on the punt. And that will come the offense as they take over.
Oh, he's saying you did a fucking cheese kick because he fucked up. What a bitch.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Now, there are 2 scores on the plus side.
Yeah, that's me.
Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you
Oh, come on.
playing keep away.
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're
Wow.
not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away. First downs, they can't touch the ball.
An ideal beginning of the drive there.
I mean, maybe I'm wrong, but I thought there was, but
Clock running under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st
Yeah.
and 10.
yeah, because they've gotten the rules wrong once. When I was dealing with that shit with the 49ers, and they're like, oh yeah, I guess that is a rule.
It's complete.
Like,
He'll be brought down somewhat awkwardly here, and a late flag as well.
Yeah.
I think this one's going to be a face
I mean, I still
mask.
don't do that motion shit because I don't know. I feel like that's cheese shit, and I just can't do it. Like a kick,
After the penalty,
a,
fresh set
a
of
kick is
downs.
different.
It's 1st and 10.
I mean, it's still cheese shit, I guess, nonetheless, but it still takes skill to do the kick thing. It doesn't take skill to do a fucking, like, motion stretch run.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
And you can still fuck up a kick and make it worse on yourself like I usually do. And make it all the way to, like, the 35-yard line and shit. Like, people don't realize it doesn't work for me most of the time. I get a safety, like, once every, like, 5 games or something.
sure that they're still attacking, yet at the same time,
But I
not going
digress.
so fast as to leave too much time on the clock.
This fool made me wait so long. He's lucky I'm fucking patient.
Conversion in 8 tries, not good. This is 3rd and
No,
8.
I was. I'm not anymore.
Now Mayfield. Good one, able to haul it
Yeah,
in.
half an hour went by. I'm like, dude, seriously. And then
Tackle's gonna be made at the
like, I messaged Alex. I was like, what do I do here? I'm not gonna fucking wait all night. I got other shit to do too. And then he's like, well, just give it 5 to 10 minutes and then blah, blah, blah. And then at the same time, the other guy messaged me. He's like, oh, I think she had a nightmare, so. He's like, I get it.
Figures out defenses and finds weak spots in order to get open.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on
I wasn't paying attention. I guess I should be kneeling. 2-minute warning. I'm up 28-14. But fuck it. Let's go for more points. What the fuck was that, dude? Wow. I wonder if anybody saw that. That was the stupidest shit ever. So I threw a jailbreak screen to T. Higgins, right? Higgins starts running all the way to the right for some reason. And instead of staying in one spot like he's supposed to, he starts darting right. Baker Mayfield throws it, completely misses him because he's not the spot where in the spot he's supposed to be, and it's a fumble, and he returns it for a touchdown. I've never seen that on a fucking screen before. Like, why did he move?
He's got it, and they're back within a touchdown at 28-21.
No, he's not onside kicking it yet. He still has, I mean, he should have. He's got less than 2 minutes with 2 timeouts. But whatever.
And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25.
Fucking hate the rain. I wasn't able to do shit all game.
Wait, are you putting yourself on Mike? Raiders just quoted you, dude.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And this one now not quite over yet. Still 2 timeouts remaining defensively. And boy, having that 3rd timeout would have really helped here.
Yeah, another example of why coaches really
well, guess what? I threw a fucking fumble, and he got a fumble 6. So.
Here's one of those situations.
I've never been recording myself before. Why the fuck's it recording now?
Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
I hope nobody else is watching the stream.
Mayfield to throw. Man open, it's Goodwin.
Alright, I think I won. But fuck it, let's get more points. Oh shit. That's fucking terrible.
Did you see that route the way that I did? I thought he was trying to get dead.
Why the fuck's my shit recording now? It never has before.
Deep guy. He came underneath on the drag, completed it very well.
Pretty funny, I'm not gonna lie.
Oh god. Hopefully I didn't say any other stupid shit. I probably did, but
Herb told me he wasn't gonna play this game tonight.
Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee.
this game.
Yeah, you get that down. Dude, Savage got me 2 more picks, but Jalen Reagor only had 6 catches, 19 yards.
So plenty of smiles for the folks here as they head for the exits. It's a victory for their
Oh
hometown
fuck, is this shit recording? I'm still blown away how that shit's recording. That's so funny.
Had a big part in the W.
Without question, when you force 4 turnovers, you get to enjoy the spoils.
Oh, I know, right?
It's rare
I'm like, fuck all these queers in the league. I hate them all.
That's almost unheard of. They carried this one home.
Yeah, fuck that dick. Taking shit out of the rules and shit.
Going forward, all you think about is, let's get 5 next
Oh my god.
They're going to be on the line.
Quinn got another interception today. He has 5 interceptions as a freaking linebacker. That's nasty.
I'm gonna end this stream real quick before I forget.
Yeah, I know, shit, dude.
Still not.